Good morning to day 14. This is it. This is our final leg. We're making our way across to local airport now. So last night we had dinner with Druba and the porters, Ramkajji and Dawa, to thank them. We paid for their dinner and drinks. Well, I think it was actually just dinner that we paid for them. And we said to them, excuse me, my eyes watering. And we said to them, you know, the airport is just around the corner. It's a 5-minute walk. Don't worry about grabbing our bags. We'll take care of it. So me and Nick are lugging the big bags, and Druba's leading the way like a trooper. It's what, 5:30 in the morning? And oh wow, look at this. I hope the light was clean for that. That was quite nice. But oddly enough, some of the shops in Lukla are already open or opening, so they must open really bloody early. But yeah, I think we're all excited to get on the plane and head home, or head back to Kathmandu, to the hotel and a shower. And obviously there's stairs going up right now. Yep. That's the tiny strip you're gonna land on. I think it's time for me to go so I can focus. See you on the plane. A bit of a rush to get in the plane. I tried to capture a little bit of footage of this tiny airport, and there's 4 planes or 3 planes on the airport. They just come in, and within 10 minutes they've turned around and they're heading straight back out. It's pretty cool. It seems pretty wild though. I got a front right today, so we get this view. If that engine blows out, I'll be the first person to know about it. What? It's right there. Say hi. Put your hands in the air if you just don't care. The flight in was really smooth, like you can see back in the video. I'm expecting the flight out to be pretty much the same. If anything, there might be a couple of minutes of turbulence, but then it will be clear. We're on a move. Yeah, this is downhill as well. I tried to catch the gradient. Unfortunately, the front cockpit is now covered. But watch this for a minute. This is our tiny little plane. It was good, that, wasn't it? Easy peasy flight, easy peasy land. These guys know what they're doing.
It was really good.
Yeah, so you know, all the other YouTube videos where you're like, oh my god, the flight's so bad. Take it with a pinch of salt. We had almost no turbulence. I'd love to see Ryanair try to do that. Yeah. It's getting hot already. And we're about to pile out this bad boy, so let's see. Yeah, bye. Bye. Don't forget to pick up your bag from the plane. It does not go into an airport. You have to pick it up directly from the plane. I just walked away. Everybody's like, leave your bag. Security's looking around like, who the fuck is this? 100% worth having a taxi or a cab or somebody, a business, waiting for you when you arrive at the airport. That way you can just pass straight through, get in, and away you go. You haven't got to negotiate or fight your way in. Thankfully, as part of our package with Nature Trails, everything, our guide is still with us. He's coming all the way to Kathmandu, and he'll be there for tonight's dinner. So I'll do a review for Nature Trail a little bit later when I've got my head filled with food and some water. But this is much easier. There's more turbulence. worse here than there was on the plane, but to be fair, the roads are also not exactly the best. They're tarmacked, but there's a lot of rock and there's a lot of broken spaces, and sometimes our driver slows right down. Still on our route home on a highway, and people just like stop their cars on the side of the road, or they just stop. Just stop, and they just hold up traffic. That was close. Imagine making your way back to Kathmandu. Some of the highway is quite literally off-road, and you gotta hold on a little bit. Make sure you have somebody at the airport to pick you up, because you do not want to be driving this. We have made it to Kathmandu. It's been an interesting ride, quite bumpy with lots of traffic, swaying in and out. If I had to do the distance again, I'd see if I could get a plane 4 or 5 hours in the back of a van. Kind of makes you a little bit road sick, travel sick. You can't stare at your phone too long, you start to get a little bit travel sick. So you have to look out the window and you get tired because you know, we got up early. It'd be easier to just fly if the opportunity came around. But we're almost back. To drive in Kathmandu, you need ninja level driving skills. These guys just come out of nowhere all the time. It's crazy. You made it. This is the last few minutes. I mean, if you made it, that means I made it. After getting back into Nepal, Kathmandu, we all went out for a meal. We had a great laugh. Dhruva went home after the meal to spend some time with his wife. If you do use nature trails for your hiking, and I do recommend them, I truly recommend them, I also highly recommend you request Dhruva as your guide. The man is fantastic. Not only is he funny, but he's also a great guide, and he dances, literally dances, almost the whole way up to Everest Base Camp. We're huffing and puffing. This man is like a mountain goat. Highly recommended, 100%. Fantastic man, and a fantastic opportunity to do it with him as well. So Dhruva, if you're watching this, from both myself and Em, we thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. It was a fantastic opportunity to do this with you, and no doubt we shall see you again in the future. Not yet though, because I'm going to recover for the next 2 years.
Annapurna next.
Annapurna next, apparently. But this wraps up the EBC video. There's not a lot I can say to you through a GoPro. There's not a lot you can capture through a GoPro. When you're out there, when you're hiking, there are moments when you're like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I doing this? This was a stupid idea. Like the stairs up to Tingboche. Absolutely killed me. And then there's moments when you'll stop and you will look around and you're literally surrounded by these majestic just lumps of earth, and words can't describe it. It gives you goosebumps. If you're thinking about it, do it. If you're not thinking about it, save up and do it anyways. Thanks for joining us on this journey. It was difficult but enjoyable, but rewarding. If you do decide to do EBC after watching this, tag the Floating Kiwi in some of your Instagram posts. I would love to see you all do this. I would love to see you take the challenge on and do this. If you have any questions, comments, you know, queries about either nature trails, how to request Dhruva, how to communicate or get in contact with Bishnu, or anything about the hike up and down, drop a comment below, and I'll set a time period where I'll respond to however many as I can. You know, I'm not going to respond if you write a comment 5 years later. I'll probably be back in the office working somewhere. Anyways, that's EBC done. Catch you in the next one.
Bye.